That's so good to know.
Yeah. Oh, what's up,
I've been,
Sonya?
hey, I've been trading in Q and I'm like, this thing is killing my eval accounts.
Oh yeah, it's hard. I
It's
mean,
choppy. I
yeah,
mean, yeah, it's chop. And today was a choppy one with all the news, so you had to really, really look at it. That take you be patient. Today was a day to
right,
be really patient.
right,
Are y'all
right.
talking about trading futures?
Yeah, trading futures. Yep.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I think I looked at the numbers today. I think my win rate is about 15 to 20%, sometimes higher, trading ES and MES than the Qs or Nasdaq. So pretty big difference.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So we're hitting 9 o'clock. So welcome everybody to the weekly profit call. Looks like Jamar just hopped on as well. What's up, Jamar?
Oh man, what's going on?
What's good? What's good?
Hey, first profit call of the year. I
Yes,
remember
sir.
last year.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got back from Vegas, making deals. So yeah, we good. We starting the year off right.
hey, we try to hit the first day of the year. Social currency is gonna be important. Man, I got a black eye, so you guys can't really see it. But yeah, I went to the gym, and I was gonna tell my wife I got in a fight, but I really got hit with a racquetball.
Man, I be seeing guys at my gym with that racquetball, man. It gets intense.
Yeah, no, I was shit, I didn't lose again today. It felt good.
Man, that's what's up. That's what's up.
So while we on this call, I share folks. I'm just in a trade. I'm using I think you can see my screen over here. I'm in this ES trade. I hear y'all talking about it. So while I was on this call, I want to see how much I can make. We shorten the market. I'm shorting the market. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So, just since this is a profit call, I like to take them trades. And I wanted to show that, I'm in that trade on ES, trading the futures. But we're going to talk about crypto. We're going to talk about, this year is about making money. And, I want to make sure that, I spent time working on my fitness, but now we're in another cycle. And so, this is some of the tools that we're going to talk about. But, on this call, these Wednesday call, it's all about the money. And this year, to me, is about accumulating assets and getting paid. And if you guys never traded futures, I mean, I just kind of wanted to just share in that little time that we on this call, since I showed my screen, I'm probably up like what is that, $200?
Yeah, change it. You can change it if you click that 2.25. It'll change it to the dollar so you can see it. Yeah, just keep clicking it till it changes. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, 112, 125. So if guys don't know, this is how futures work. You know what I'm saying? It's just this is how fast that money can be made or lost in futures. And that's why I say it's not for the it's not for someone that's used to the crypto, because it moves a lot faster.
Right.
Right. So
Yeah,
every time it moves a tick, it's like $12.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I think 12.50 a tick on ES, and then whatever half that is for MES.
Right. So MES is like $6 or something like that, a tick.
Right.
So just in this 2 minutes, 3 minutes is is $100. Right. And so I try to do that once an hour. And if you do that once an hour, it's $800. Right. It's just 137 right now. And so we can just watch it for a minute, 150. Right. And how, what I was going to show them is, really the indicator we just gave them. I'm looking at this right here, and this is using the FBG. When I see two in a row, I kind of, me and Darrell, I kind of showed them that I use a 3-minute chart. When I see two in a row, I take the trade. And so as we watching it right now, I want you guys to see it in action, right? 225, 237, right? That's the money that's being made right now off of that FBG. So we get right to it and starting it off.
Hey, Jamar, when you say you take the trade after 2 in a row, that means you take the trade, you continue short?
Yeah, I'm short right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm short right now. So in this time, in this 3 or 4 minutes, it's 250, 237. And I'm gonna let it ride until I see you know, a reversal candle. So just in this short amount of time, you know, I'm just gonna let it keep going. Now 300, 312, 364.
Hey, you gonna pass an account live?
Hey, I want to show them how it's done. 362, 375. And so this, you know, this is a good way to start the profit call, right? Showing you guys a minute trade. You know, if people is ready, and I'm looking at my volume chart, right? 347. And what I'm looking at is the candles, how dark they are, right? That means above average selling. All right. So
Can you stretch out that chart a little bit, bro, just so people can
which one?
see that one right there that you're on? Like just on that side panel, yeah.
Right. So now
There's a
FEG
big box.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
A big FBG, because I was wondering why it's so thin.
Yeah, that because that's important. Like the bigger the FEG, the way I trade as well is the bigger the potential in the move. So, you know, if you see those big FEGs like Jamar's talking about, especially there's two stacked on top of each other, that's money.
Right.
Hey, Jamar, do you ever use a trailing stop once you like?
Yeah. So trailing stop is here. My take profit on this chart, I use 80 ticks, 80 and 80. Right. So if I pull this up, y'all see this strategy right here? It says 80, 80, 80
Right.
ticks only to take profits.
Okay.
Right. But that's 425 so far. Right. And I'll be done this trade in probably another 3 minutes. Right. Because support is at 360, 360.
Let's
And
get
let's
it.
see. Right. So it's still counting out.
Yeah, Frank, that's
425.
futures.
So, you know, guys want to see the live trade. You know, all these guys, they talk about they trade and you never see them take a live trade. Right. You know what I'm saying? So DCG, we kind of, this is what it's about this year. I want guys to know that, you know, the indicators that we share, you know, that's where it's at. And here's the support level. Here's my stop out. But I'm gonna close this trade out so we can get to the class and I don't have to be watching it. But right now, there's no reason to close this trade out because I haven't got one green candle. Right? If we looking right here on this, it is still dark, above average red. This is the perfect setup you like to see. All right, this is it right here. And now it's kind of slowed down, but it's still ticking.
Hey, Jamar, can you show us to the left? Is it retesting previous greens like Darrell always talk about?
I'm gonna take this out right now since we're talking because I don't want to lose profits while we're here on this call. But I normally, so what we could do is I can get my stop. I got a stop up here. I can move it down. So we're way up here. Now I can pull the stop down. All right. So I can lock it in. Oops.
Yeah, if you hit that magnifying glass, bro, you probably can zoom out a little bit.
So now my stop is below. All right. So now, you know, if I wanted to let this ride, you know, it's probably about halfway. And this is probably down here. What I'll do is I look for the next FEG, which I don't use that one. I use my trading view. So I'll pull this over here. And I'll go down to the 1 hour. Now I'll see the FEG is around here, 38.56. This is where probably it would stop. All right. And the short was around this area here. Then I'll come back down to 13-minute. And I see it is here at the bottom of this FEG on 13-minute. So it's a good place to close it out. Still going. All right. So in 10 minutes, right? We started this call at 6 o'clock. Or 9 o'clock Eastern. And I can just keep dragging this down a little bit, place my stop down here. So this way, if we on this call, I can let it continue to go. And around 38.57, this 200, that's where support is at. I'll bring up my chart again. And so the bottom of here is 360. This is where I thought the support was going to be, right? And it may go down to 338.55. So I'll close it out. All right, and I can just let it continue to roll right here. So that's only $100. All right, so we'll talk about that later. I'm gonna let that continue to go while we on this call. Frank, I'm reading the thing. Where's the indicators? So
I
so
can show you in a second, Frankie, or Jamar can show you.
yeah, so I'm gonna show you something else too, because I'm gonna show you the other one I use. But this is I use the trading view. So we have trading view here, and right now this is my remote desktop, right? So this is a remote desktop that I'm trading off of. I got 3 monitors, and then on my other monitor I have my trading view charts. So this is actually a whole nother screen. I just moved it over here so you can see it, right? And then I have another one that I use, another chart that we just gave you guys. That we'll talk about on this call. It is the this is something we use in Elite. So I guess I'm gonna talk to you guys about the Elite that we have and some of the events that we're gonna do, as well, these rooms. So this is a 5-minute. This is FPG. Oh no, this is Ethan, my bad. And yeah, short E too. Right? So it'll be short and E. But so this is ceiling 4 strategy. And this is the one that Brandon used to trade open. So we're gonna talk about that as well. And right now, this box here, this is the FBG box here, 3. So this is the first one I start looking at, and then the second one is where I take the trade. Right, and now that's why we got that big candle. And here, the ceiling, the floor, or where it opened, is 38.59. So you see here at 38.62. Right here is right in the middle, support resistance of the ceiling and the floor. So if you never took Brandon's stocks and option class, this is the indicator that we use to trade the open, right? When it breaks through here and here, this means that you have these 2 candles right here, these 2 FBGs, it breaks through the ceiling, take that trade up. And then the same thing, when it's breaking down, you got 2 FBGs, it breaks down, and I'll use a 3-minute and a 5-minute chart. And so right now, this is still not breaking up above the FBG. So I'll keep it short, but knowing that it has support over here, that's what makes me want to get out. And I know that around here, it'll catch some buying power. It'll have a bounce right here, and it may continue to go down. But in that time, 500 to $1,000 is what I shoot for, right? And that is, we can, you see right here, I got my stop a little bit above where the support was at. So if it reverses up, it's good. But if I see that 500 mark, right? And one of the things we can do that we teach inside the Elite is, we'll use some accounts and you can duplicate these trades. That's the $500. So $500 in 13 minutes. And this is on futures, which it always gives you volatility after hours. Same thing as crypto. And that's it. So I can come move it down here to secure it. That will secure my 400. And of course, they'll probably eat that up. And this is where this is the major support level here. This will be 80 ticks. So if it is here, I'll make 1,000. And sometimes you'll give it a little bit of room to run it, get down there. All right, cool. I'm reading the comments. Yeah, but it's all good. So if I had 20 accounts, right, on the Apex, and I did 500, that would be about 10,000. All right. So I'll stop the share on that one.